Hello again from my front porch. Well, last night, Friday night, March 2nd, I was able to go hear Abby Normal play, which is, of course, not that unusual for me. But I went and saw them at Kenny's Garage in Waukee, and I had to be there because it was a night in Abby Normal history. They added a new member of the band, a young man named Park Mitchell, who's their keyboard player. And Park is an extremely talented young man. He was very, very good. And I am going to be inserting into here the video of Park playing in the keyboard. But before I do that, I want to share with you just a little bit of fun fact information about him that I had opportunity to visit with him before his big reveal. And he's a really interesting young man to talk to. But what I thought was most interesting was the band that he used to play with before he joined Abby Normal was a band called Suede. Now, some of you here in the Des Moines area, you may be familiar with Suede. They've been around for a little while. But what was really interesting is the fact that Suede was the band playing at Down Under the night that Brandy had arranged my 50th birthday party there. We had taken over the back part of the facility, but it's all really one big open room, really. But we'd taken over the back sectioned off part, or she had taken over that part for my birthday party. And because of that, we're in the back, but the rest of the place is filled with the usual bar crowd and the people that are there to hear the live band playing. And the live band is playing at the other end, the opposite end of this long rectangular open space. So we're at the back end and the band is at the front end, and the band that night happened to be the band Suede. So when I figured this out in our conversation, I made sure to thank Park for being there for my birthday party. It was very special to me. But he was really nervous before he went up, and I don't know why, because once he got up there, he was fantastic. And so I'm going to share with you now, whether you were able to be there or not. If you were there, you witnessed it in person, now you get to relive it. But most of you probably weren't there, and so I'm going to insert in here now the video of Park Mitchell's inaugural song with Abby Normal. Take it away, Abby Normal.
A rumor going around town that Abby Normal is adding a new band member to the band. I'd just like to tell you that rumor is true. And you know, it's classic rock music. A lot of the classic tunes that we like to play have keyboards. They have organs, they have synthesizer, they have piano. And there's only so much a guitar band can do when it comes to covering the classic rock tunes without a keyboardist. So ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to introduce to you the latest member, the latest addition to the Abby Normal lineup, Mr. Park Mikels. Give him some love.
Long hair.
Park Mikels. And he's wearing a cat shirt coat. There's so much to love about this guy. Now, you might be thinking, is this guy any good? Is he gonna add to what Abby Normal's doing or not? And I just say, wait just a minute for this young man to prove himself. With a classic rock tune that you just cannot cover without the keyboard.
And so that was really great. That was his first song. You can tell he's still a little bit nervous. He's just so adorable. And so he went on and played, and they played on through the night. And I tell you, it was just amazing. You know, Abby Normal has not had a keyboard player now for quite a while. Most of the time that I've been following them, they had a keyboard player the first few times that I saw them when I first met them, first encountered them. But then he went away, and they haven't had a keyboard player since. I didn't realize how much a keyboard player added to the sound, but as they played on through the night and Park continued to be in the mix with them, it was just incredible how much extra sound that adds in. So you get a chance to see Abby Normal now, just be advised they've got Park on the keyboard, and he's gonna help rock that thing out. It's gonna be amazing and fantastic. So get out there and join them. Now, I'm also excited to wrap this particular video up because I have some free boneless wings waiting in it. You heard me right. Free boneless wings. They were from Jethro's Lakehouse. And I want to give a real big kudos to Jethro's Lakehouse for this, because they didn't have to do this. I called on my way in to Ankeny. I called ahead saying I wanted to pick up an order to go, which is not uncommon. I've done something like that many times. But nobody was able to answer. They were busy, and I got the answering machine. And so it said, leave message, and I left the message. And then I showed up, and they didn't have the order. They didn't have it in their system because they hadn't checked the voicemail yet because they're very busy. So I placed the order. They went ahead and made it. Well, then in the interim time of all of this, apparently a manager found out all of what was going on. He confirmed with me that I'd left the voicemail, that I was the same person, blah, 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 all those kind of things. So then when they brought me my order of boneless wings, I tried to pay, and they would not accept the payment. I said, why? And he said, well, because we didn't get your voicemail checked. We didn't have it ready. Sorry, we're busy. And I said, oh no, I understand that. I get it. It's a good problem to be busy. So yeah, I don't mind. Here, I'll go and pay for it. And he's like, nope, this is on us. This is on us this time. Thank you anyway. And okay, I wasn't going to argue with him, but honestly, they did not have to do that. I was fully okay with the situation. I understand. I'm totally willing to pay, but I tell you, free boneless wings certainly will taste better. But really, seriously, thank you, Jethro's Lakehouse, for doing that. You didn't have to, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, to wrap this one out, I've got another one of these Diet Coke things here. This one is the Twisted Mango. I don't know what makes the mango twisted, but let's find out, shall we? So, Diet Coke Twisted Mango. Now, maybe I'm just not a mango connoisseur as much, but it tastes more like peach to me. Yeah, now granted, maybe I've not eaten enough mangoes to really be able to distinguish the flavor, but it tastes more peachy to me. And the taste of it, I think, is a bit heavier than the other two that I did. What were they? The ginger lime and what was the blood orange? The zesty blood orange. That was it. Both of those, it was really more the aftertaste that hit you with the flavor. This one, you actually taste the flavor as you're drinking initially, and then the aftertaste just kind of stays there. And I suppose the aftertaste, as it's settling now, it's not really peach. It is softer. So that's probably more the mango flavor. But anyway, not bad. I'd say this is probably my least favorite, but only because, again, I'm not a big mango connoisseur. They're not bad, but it's not a big thing for me. So the blood orange for me still is number one. The ginger lime, that was number two, and then twisted mango would be number three. I suppose regular Diet Coke would rank at the bottom because Diet Pepsi ranks at the top. All right, anyway, enough of that. I will see you next time from my front porch.